The key failure point we often see with any client that contacts us for remediation services is the lack of understanding around readiness. I'm Cheatham with Third Stage Consulting Group. We are an independent and technology agnostic advisory service that helps our global clients achieve the third stage of their digital transformation projects. In this video, I'm going to break down the critical importance of readiness in any digital transformation strategy and why your project will fail without it. As a supporting asset to this conversation, I highly recommend you download our newly released 2023 Digital Transformation Report. It truly is a 60+ page playbook of how to achieve digital transformation success. So with that, let's jump into it. So implementation readiness really means assessing the readiness of your organization to undergo a digital transformation process. We see a lot of well-intentioned clients skip this step within their project, and it leads them down to a path that might not be the reality for how successful new technology will be within their organization. We call it the cliff diving approach into your digital transformation without weighing the risk of jumping straight into an implementation without a clear plan. Now, this can lead to wasted time and money due to lack of alignment. So I'm going to take you through how to ensure you have an implementation readiness plan that is solid to support your digital transformation journey. The first component is strategic alignment. Overall, within the organization, you need strategic and executive buy-in. That means having your full executive team or your executive sponsor ready to ensure that you have all of the motivation and resources to start a very technical and resource-heavy project. Without executive buy-in, it will be next to impossible to ensure you have all of the resources you need from a project management standpoint, and also that you're able to prove ROI and maximum business value once the technology is implemented. Number two component is operational readiness. Operational readiness is really assessing the full end-to-end processes throughout your organization. Mapping these out will give you opportunities to understand any weak points in your business processes or where your implementation may have an opportunity to fail. Without sitting down and really grinding out the current state, it will be next to impossible to effectively implement the functionalities of the new technology. People readiness, and this is a big one because many times we see with executive sponsors or project leadership come to the table and say our people are super excited, they're pumped for new technology. And a lot of times that's well-intentioned and they are. However, without a technical assessment of the overall feeling and perception of this digital transformation, you're not able to really understand any areas of resistance that might already exist. I really can't tell you how many times we go in and do a readiness assessment because that is one of our first steps when coming in to help with a project. That executives are shocked to see the overall perception around new technology is built in fear, or that people think that it will not optimize their experience at the business. That is a really dangerous place to be and an area in which a data point is unknown. So if you don't really understand the areas of resistance or the breakage in perception, then you're not able to motivate a business to go through such a technical change. Number 4 is technical readiness. So this means ensuring that you have all of the capabilities in-house via the technical needs to maintain and implement your new solution. Technical readiness can be anything from roles and responsibilities of the IT team to user training to an adoption strategy, just to ensure that when you do implement the new technology, you're ready to be able to do that from a technical standpoint and a maintenance standpoint moving forward. Number 5, project governance and planning. Again, we can't stress enough the importance of project government and a very strong PMO planning for your implementation. Many times we get clients that are already well into a large global SAP S/4HANA implementation, and they're not able to successfully implement the product. They may have failed 3 or 4 times in the past. We come in, we assess the readiness, and give them a template for project governance to ensure they're staying on track. Without those health checks of the overall project, flipping the switch and dealing with all the breakage later is going to be more expensive, and it's going to create a terrible experience with the technology. So now let's talk about what does a digital transformation and implementation readiness strategy actually look like for your organization. So the first step is building transformation readiness into your digital strategy approach. And again, we call this phase 0 planning. This should happen before you select the technology, before you select any implementation partners. You as a business need to create goals and objectives of what you want to achieve from the technology. Transformation readiness is a key component of an effective and healthy digital strategy. Second, you need a customized plan for your individual organization. A lot of times what we see in our industry is consultants will come with a cookie cutter template for readiness within the organization that includes things like surface level training and communication, and really that's not what readiness is. Readiness is the individualized assessment and analysis of implementation planning. Another key consideration here that we see happen a lot on failed implementations is this should not be done by a software vendor or an SI. These are important technical partners within a digital transformation team. However, they have a certain agenda. They want to meet your timeline and your budget to ensure that they can implement the software and sort of disappear. A lot of times that can lead to glossing over areas or warts within the business that might be areas or failure points moving forward. Lastly is the innovation around implementation readiness. And a lot of times, again, this gets glazed over and the need for that digital mindset within an organization. The implementation readiness assessment or data will give you assets to really look at what is my organization, what is our ability to understand what's happening, and how are people perceiving it. This then showcases you, just like it does for areas of resistance, areas of innovation, of efficiencies, of automation, in which you can really leverage new technology to enhance the ROI or the health of your business. To summarize, we are super passionate here at Third Stage talking about the importance of assessing your readiness from an independent and technology agnostic standpoint, because we come into implementations that have failed, are failing, or even in the worst case scenario, we act as expert witness when that has reached litigation. We don't want that for you or your organization, so please ensure that you're looking at implementation readiness as a main piece of your business strategy. As I said in this video, it takes a very individualized and tailored approach. If you have questions about what that might look like for your organization, please feel free to reach out to me directly at kyler.cheatham@thirdstage-consultinggroup.com. And as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, one of the readiness pieces we always give our clients is reading our 2023 Digital Transformation Report that's really packed full of best practices, software evaluations, organizational change management, and so much more. Thanks for watching today. Please subscribe to our channel for more implementation readiness content, and I will see you next time.